Hey, what's up everybody? Ed the Pond Professor here. I am in Brazil with the Genesis Ecosystems group, also with Greg Woodstock, the pond guy.
Beautiful toads.
I love my job.
There you go, Ed. Wow, beautiful though.
Yeah, look at this. It's just a perfect little nursery.
Oh yeah.
Just look at it, they're feeding on all the algae.
Ed, we have been eating like kings this
Oh my
entire
gosh, we
trip.
were just talking about that.
You know, to the swimming pool, to the pond in the foreground. Are you kidding me? It's just as good as it gets.
We're getting introduced right now to the homeowners, and we're going to check out this new pond. Check it out.
Five months ago.
5 months.
But I love it, Ed, because look at this courtyard.
Oh,
it's probably
yes.
maybe 60 feet by 60 feet.
Oh, what I like is this sunken area.
Yes. All the little things.
Yes. The living wall in the back.
Wow, some nice fish.
Nice stones.
Utsuri.
Beautiful stone.
Beautiful, beautiful stones.
What about that bench?
This is our last half. We're 6 months old, but it looks like it's been here forever.
Look, Greg.
It's a butt rock.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Check this out. Well, the
Yeah.
vegetation growing in between the stones. This little sunken pit over here is just really, really, really cool. I mean, it just changes up the elevation. You could sit down inside of there, and you could have little private conversations and have a completely different access and views from this area. Really, really neat. So Marcel, he's also the gentleman who created the living walls over at the Genesis Ecosystems over at their corporate office. Beautiful breezes up here. I love kind of that courtyard feel of the walls going around, which is actually very good here because everything is very exposed. So we're kind of up high. So by having some of these walls, kind of encloses the space a little bit, makes it a little bit more private. And now what they're doing over on this side is they're checking out the filter system, which I'm going to come over here and take a peek at. Calming systems. Oh yeah.
They are beautiful toads.
I love my job.
Flow down, flow up.
Aha.
It's here.
So this is your new designs.
This is, yes, new filter.
Yes.
I test.
Yeah.
And
He
normal.
used my house as a lab.
It has to start somewhere, right?
This is sediment
Uh-huh.
here.
You have some
Bottom filter
river
here.
stone on the bottom.
Quer abrir o armário?
See, two pumps.
You can
And
go
bottom
over there.
filter here,
The
sediment
next door.
here.
Uh-huh.
I have ozone, UV.
Pulls here, so these pipes go through.
Yes.
Okay. Water coming in over here. This is one of his newer designs. You can see kind of the evolution of it all. So water's going to come in through these two 4-inch pipes. Goes down through the brushes, down through some of this gravel media as well. And then there's a pipe system inside of this wall. So it actually kind of comes up, and then it comes in again, and then goes down. So the water goes kind of in a S type of a shape. So it's very, very effective. And then here's the distribution. All the different pipes.
One pump here, other pump this system. One pump put here, venturi, other pump UV, ozone, air prepared, air dry,
Dries.
control panel.
Pumps or watts, very efficient.
Yes.
Here, look here. Oh my God.
But this is a chupin.
Chupin is a type of bird.
It's his mother. He took off the eggs from the other bird. Put her eggs here.
Okay.
Her eggs.
Yes. I love this garden. Very, very unique. All the different plant material. So Marcel is a landscape designer and installer. So just the attention to detail is really, really cool. Brand new property, just been in the home for a couple months, so he's kind of in the process. He's kind of tweaking it right now. He has a lot of the main plants in, creating the structure for everything, and then he's slowly adding in some unique specimens. A brand new living wall over here, which I love. I'm just a huge fan of these living walls. So, traditional, very traditional swimming pool. Found Brazil, United States, you name it. Very traditional, especially in warmer climates. But I want you to focus on here, hardscape, water. Not a lot of integration. There's it's very well delineated. Then you have a little bit of turf grass, but otherwise relatively sterile, and the water's sterile, so it's using chlorine, so nothing is going to live inside of that swimming pool. Nice little seating area next to it, but then let's walk over here. This is a brand new pond, completely different. We have rocks, we have different elevation changes, we have the melding of the boulders, the river stone, the sand, the aquatic plants, the fish, the microorganisms, everything working together to create this beautiful environment. And this is water the way nature intended it. A living system, not a sterile system. Beautiful. Has a great place. Completely different. This is kind of a hybrid type of a system. You could still swim inside of this. The water quality is incredible. What I love is this stuff right in here. This is where everything happens. This is where these marginal zones, this is the most biologically productive zone on planet Earth, riparian habitats, where the water meets the land. We have flow going by it, so we're bringing nutrients from the fish waste over to the plants. The root systems will penetrate down inside of the gravel beds, going behind all of these stones. The rubber liner, the EPDM liner, comes all the way back over into here. So what we have is we have this slope. We have a big boulder sitting out here, and then it creates a pocket. So we have native soil back over on this side. So we have a wall here, a wall over here that we've created with a boulder. Now we have this pocket in between. Fill that in with that river stone, and that creates a planting area. That planting area we can put in different types of aquatic vegetation, typically hydroponically. And what I mean by that is it's going to be bare root. And it might not be the perfect term for it, but it's hydroponics. You're feeding a bare root plant with nutrient sources. So what we're doing is we're planting these different vegetation inside the gravel bed, and then the root systems are going to grow and they're going to search out food, which is why we don't put soil around them. We want to force these plants to absorb nutrients directly out of the water. We have flow coming in, we have water bubbling up in several areas. The intake for that pump area is over here, and then discharged strategically in and around the pond, creating that flow. And that's the entire cycle. Some little algae growing in here. It's all part of the ecosystem. It's not perfectly sterile or pristine. I love that sand on the bottom. It's kind of one of their signatures that they do here in Brazil. These marginal zones, these plants can grow in a variety of different depths, which is the beauty of it. So you can find the appropriate plant for this space. I'm looking forward to learning more and working with the team here at Genesis.
And we have been eating like kings.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about that.
It's so nice. Friends everywhere. But just look at this beautiful. It just glows. I mean, there's just something about that sand. It just absolutely glows with the lights at night. And then it's just all the lighting in this whole backyard, from the natural wall in the back, to the swimming pool, to the pond in the foreground. Are you kidding me? It's just as good as it gets.
Alright, we just arrived at Muitas Águas. Lots of water. So this is their little farm where they grow some of the aquatic plantings and also some fish. Got some just natural mud bottom ponds here, which are perfect actually. You got for growing all the vegetation. You got lotus over on this side. Oh my gosh. We got pickerel. Natural ponds, this is where they have koi as well. We're going to have breakfast here. A beautiful little farm. So this is where they have some goats and sheep. A little herd over here, eating vegetation. So you can see they're growing some different clumps of aquatic plantings, of water lilies, parrot's feather, different types of marginal vegetation. This is where they grow stuff out in this little cabin tucked over in here. Getting ready to have breakfast here this morning and then head on out. Yeah.
And that's his future home site. He said within the next couple of years that'll be done. Talk about paradise. Wow. Okay, Ed, your turn. I did it. I crossed.
Oh, that?
Yeah, if I could do it, you could do it.
I should probably think. Oh, yeah. It's easy.
These are the from Holland.
Oh, look at all the lilies. Wow, beautiful though.
Yeah, look at this. It's just a perfect little nursery.
Yeah.
All the lilies.
And the sun down here will just take off.
Oh my gosh. Now we got tadpoles.
Oh yeah.
Just look at it. They're feeding on all the algae. They're feeding on all the algae. So they're just like they're little grazers, yeah. Time for hydration. We're gonna get some coconut water or some sugarcane water.
Ah, eu tomo gelado.
Mexer no filtro mesmo?
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Lemon.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
The next one will be lemon and pineapple.
Okay.
That is really, really good.
Nice.
Check this out. Got some little cappies. Actually, some big capybaras. Got some babies over here. It's like that one got bit. Largest rodent in the world. Very cool. We are actually going to be doing wetland filtration system for Blake's Exotic Ranch. He has several of these cappies over at his place in South Florida, and they are aquatic creatures, and we're going to do a filtration system for them. Little village we're in, you're going to see a lot of Dutch influence, and that's because it was settled by the Dutch, and it is the flower capital of Brazil. Olambra, I believe. Visiting a flower farm here in Olambra. Harvesting right now. This is the flower production capital of Brazil. Look at this. Beautiful.
No stress, Ed.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There we go. There you go, Ed.
Check this out.
Morning.
Oh my, as far as you can see, flower production in full bloom. So it is spring here, and it is spectacular. Oh my gosh.
Já.